From downtown Scranton, this is Northeast Current. WQPX invites you to join us as we explore public affairs, current events, and arts and culture in northeastern and central Pennsylvania. Now, let's meet today's guests on Northeast Current.
Welcome to Northeast Current. I'm your host, Bernie Mayapolsky, and I'm here with my good friend, Chris DiMattio, and we are going to discuss La Festa, which is celebrating its 40th year this year. So, Chris, what's new about La Festa this year? By the way, everybody, my name is Bernie Mayapolsky, but I'm half Italian.
That's right, that's right. Yeah, ciao, bravo. 40 years, Bernie. 1976, Columbus Day weekend. Snow, rain, fires, you name it, changed to 1981 to Labor Day weekend, and here we are in 2015.
So 76, 77, 78, it's up to 80. It was on Columbus Day.
It was on Columbus Day, and in 1980 it snowed.
Wow.
So they decided to better check another weekend, and so they moved it to Labor Day weekend. So everybody has Labor Day weekend off. Well, most people do. For us, it's a labor of love. You know, La Festa attracts tens of thousands of people every year. Now this year we're opening Friday night. As
that's what's new, right?
Seen. And that's in cooperation with First Friday.
Yeah.
First Friday, there's so many people downtown Scranton. We needed to be open. We were encouraged to be open, and it's been.
I think it's a great idea.
Open arms throughout. So the city merchants, they're going to be at La Festa and be able to display and maybe sell some of their all their goods. Christmas is around the corner, but we've got some great entertainment lined up. Again, 80 vendors of mostly local homemade delicacies, Italian, Polish food too. Greek, you name it. We've a little food for everyone, and entertainment on 4 stages. A total variety of acts from big band to rock and roll to Italian classics to new wave music to children's acts. On 4 stages, and that's all for all our festival goers.
I mean, that's amazing. You basically wrapped it all up almost in one minute there.
Well, let me give you some of the highlights.
So let's start with say the vendors. There's some vendors that have been there for 40 years.
There's a couple that have been around for 40 years or close to it. Certainly Unico being one of them with their famous porchetta sandwich, and all the proceeds goes to local charities. Sammy Diana's Pizza. Sammy may not be around with us anymore, but his kids certainly are. They've been around. Bona Pizza, Colaruso's, Mendocinos are back. Our Carol and Janelle's, who can't beat fine food from Old Forge. But look, so many of them just come down and taste it.
And the vendors come a lot of local, and they do come from all over too.
Yeah, a lot of our local people like the fact that there's some New York bakeries that come from obviously New York, New Jersey, so they're able to get some of those delicacies.
Cannolis are good. Some of them.
Great bread, Italian bread, and so forth. So one doesn't need a dime to get into La Festa, and they could pick and choose which vendor they would like to eat at.
And there's places to sit, obviously. You sit and eat. There's tables.
We have a great partnership with the City of Scranton and Lackawanna County Commissioners, and the city gives us bleachers and picnic tables, and the county does the same with picnic tables. And then we, as a committee, all volunteers, will set up on the center of Courthouse Square like a mini piazza, with a large tent with stage entertainment, all types of areas that you could just sit and relax, enjoy the music, play some bocce. They want to play some bocce. Maybe the kids want to take a train ride around the square. That's free.
That'll be fun.
Maybe they want to see a marionette puppet type.
That's all the Festa committee. I think that's important to say because I don't think everybody realizes that this is a committee of volunteers that put this on, and there is a partnership with the city and the county, but I think some people might think that this is the city of Scranton does this.
No, it's a La Festa Italiana organization which was started around the bicentennial, as I said, in 1976. But we're a nonprofit group.
Yeah.
If we do make money, we spend it on charities, or we'll buy picnic tables for Naog Park, or we'll do something for the county and their parks and recreation. We'll buy garbage cans for downtown Scranton. We'll help support Scranton Tomorrow. We did the sign last year.
That's what I was just going to say. I mean,
so there's always
that's a big thing right there. Not everybody realizes that you guys, relit For the second time, relit this
Relit the
Electric
sign.
City sign with
Still-
all LED bulbs.
Yeah, it's still getting bulbs and stuff, but it really, it's been a really good partnership. But, you know, Labor Day, we're still one of the free Italian
Oh,
festivals throughout
sometimes
the country.
people have to pay to go into a festival?
Oh, sure. Many of them throughout the country. I've been to so many of them.
Yeah.
But you know, with the ethnic churches,
Yeah.
you know, not being as ethnic as they were,
Right.
You don't have the Our Lady of Mount Carmel feasts and the San Antonio feasts
Okay.
that you had in Jersey and New York, because the demographics have changed.
Sure.
So, Bernie, a lot of them come here. You
Okay.
know, we'll when we do our advertising or our Facebook or our web, we're getting to the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, the Philadelphia area. We get so many people that come in from Ohio,
That's
West
great.
Virginia.
That's good for the city. It brings money into the city.
It's great for the city. It's great for our, you know, for our community. There's always a time during the event. Well, I'll take a half hour and I'll go behind the main stage, which is located on Linden Street in between Von Luger's and the courthouse, the federal courthouse, and I'll watch the cars as they go into the Scranton Parking Authority lot. And about 80% of the license plates will be out of state, you know.
Right.
And that's really
Well,
good
that's
for
what
us
we
to
need
see.
for this.
I love it.
That's how you make, you know, that makes it good for our economy.
Fun, family friendly, you know, it's great for the kids. Again, you don't have to spend $1 to get into the festa.
And it's
There's no
reasonable. The
booze,
food is
no
reasonable.
alcohol.
There's no booze, right?
Food
I mean,
is
I usually just
reasonable.
eat my lunch and
Eat
dinner,
lunch, dinner.
you know, every day. So now I'll have Friday as well.
Maybe some breakfast you could get into if you want.
Oh, that too, that too.
But look, can I focus on some of the entertainment?
Of course, yeah. That's what I was gonna ask him.
What wonderful, you know, the Duprees are coming back. They're
Okay.
just a fantastic 50s, 60s group.
Okay.
Many people know their music. I don't want to sing it because, you know, I won't do it justice. But they're even going to do a special tribute to Frank Sinatra.
Okay.
You know, singing Sinatra songs a cappella. You know.
Nice.
for
When are they
harmony.
playing?
They're playing Friday night.
Friday
so
night.
They'll be Friday
Oh, so
night.
they're like the opener.
They're the opener, along with Ballet Theater Scranton, who Joanne Arduino does a fantastic
She does a
job
fantastic
of doing
job.
Italian folk music. And then,
Yeah.
and then, you know, for the other groups,
Yeah, what else do we have?
We have a Santana tribute band that night.
Oh, I've seen them. They're
What
fantastic.
is it, Say a Cabo? Now, I
I
haven't
think
seen
so.
them.
I saw them at Carl Von Luger's. There was a fundraiser.
Nice.
They were excellent.
Well, they'll be in front of Von Luger's
Yeah.
on that Friday evening, as well as some other, you know, local groups that'll be performing on some of the smaller stages. Nothing Yet, Rogue Chimp. There's going to be yoga on I think Friday night, Saturday morning. You know,
That'll be
all the
good.
benefits, the monies that get generated to that are going to benefit children's charities. But the new act that's coming this year for our premiere act on Labor Day Monday night is the Bronx Wanderers. Now, the Bronx Wanderers, a fantastic group. The father was involved a little bit with Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons.
All right.
So they'll do Dion, any music that came from the Bronx. So
All
they'll
right.
do the Frankie Valli and Four Seasons type music. But the two kids that are in the group, his sons, they'll be performing like Dennis DeYoung and Styx and
Oh, yeah?
and some new rock and roll stuff. So it's really a unique, great party.
Yeah, I
band.
never heard of them. That sounds good. That's Monday night.
That's Monday night at 6:30. We have Nicole Rasmus. She's going to put on a Connie Francis tribute show right before that. Of course, we have the poets. We have myself.
I mean, it's all
doing
free.
Sinatra. It's free.
You just have to eat your dinner anyway.
That's right. You got to come down. Come down to.
It's like going to every place. They should.
Fireworks.
Now, what about you? You're also a singer.
We're doing a little Sinatra
All
this
right,
year.
that's what I
It's our
thought.
100th. It's his 100th birthday, so we'll do a little celebration just with Sinatra. We'll be
All
on
right.
Sunday evening. We've got a fantastic, clean New Jersey comedian that does Italian.
right.
Uncle Floyd, which
All right.
the staff here will remember him from WWOR or whatever, and he still writes for the Italian Tribune in New Jersey. But just a fun guy to be around. But
Yeah.
so many acts. Dino Noto will be doing a wonderful tribute to Billy Joel on Saturday evening. We have a great opera singer, Chris Macchio, who will be performing on the main stage on Saturday evening. And then Sunday morning he'll sing the Ave Maria and a few other songs at our Mass.
At the Mass.
That Father Capelloni does a wonderful job saying the Mass in our native tongue in Italian.
Is that where is it?
It's at St. Peter's Cathedral,
Oh, the cathedral,
10 a.m.
okay.
Get there early so you can get a seat.
Yeah.
Bishop Bambera, Bishop of Scranton, will deliver the homily. And that's just a great way of remembering family, friends, and that's so much of a part of our heritage, a part of our tradition. And that's, Bernie, that's what this is all about. You know, keeping La Festa, the Italian heritage, is known about family, La Familia.
Yeah, right.
And that's what we're trying to just create on beautiful Courthouse Square, which is like
Yeah,
a
right.
piazza, and it's a gathering point. You know,
I mean,
it
it's so
brings
much
people.
entertainment, what you just said, too. I can't even believe it. It's like, that's a big undertaking.
It is.
Just to let alone the food and everything.
Oh, and we're grateful for
I think I'm always got my head in a pizza. I'm not paying attention to all
Oh,
the
there's
entertainment.
more than that, though.
That's what I mean,
Maybe
you know.
cannoli or
Well,
something.
well,
We have
all
a
the
cannoli
food, I
eating
mean.
contest. You know,
A cannoli eating contest?
Yeah, there's this kid from New York comes in every year and wins it. But
Wow, I'm not going to get in that one.
No, that could be a little sloppy for you.
Yeah,
you know, I
yeah.
think you got to be.
I don't have the,
no,
the constitution for such a contest.
But street performers, you know, we'll have the Pachi band that comes from Pittston. They've been around for 90-some years, and I think even some of the members are in their 90s. They do a wonderful job playing the old Italian heritage music. Again, jugglers, street musicians, things for the kids.
And there's a schedule. Where can the viewers see the schedule?
LaFestaItaliana.org. The local
LaFestaItaliana.org.
newspapers will have it on there. So LaFestaItaliana.org, or you could always, call my office at 570-348-4921, and we'll get you a schedule.
Okay.
We're on Facebook, as you know. We're on
like their page on Facebook
but,
for sure.
But and the local newspapers will also have we have a wonderful partnership with the Times Tribune, and they'll be printing the schedules up as well.
So now, some of us, as long as I've been not really involved with La Festa, but sort of, through my business, you've been involved in La Festa. So how long have you been?
Oh, I've been involved. Sam Kelly, God rest his soul, and Pat Guido and Pat Frascione got me involved in the mid-'80s. So
all right.
It's been a while.
The mid-'80s, you had to be still.
I was in
I actually,
college.
I looked at my high school yearbook once, and my prom picture, I think, and the pictures of the prom, you were, I think, it was either semi or the prom. You were with
Somebody?
Not
Not my wife, I know that.
No, it was somebody I went into high school with.
Okay, that would have been
So-
in the 80s.
Yeah, so you must have been started right after high school.
I got involved. I was at Marywood University at the time, and got involved with the entertainment committee, and then it's a great group of friends, and we're typical Italians. We'll holler and scream at each other at meetings, and then after a while we hug and embrace and love the event that we have. I mean, no gratification other than the smiles on people's faces that enjoy La Festa every year.
It's a year
and then
long,
you
too,
can
right?
take La Festa home with you.
That's
this year,
right, we
too,
have
with
La
all the-
Festa, a
with
lot
all
of-
the things that you've
a lot of La
produced.
Festa,
Christmas is around the corner.
It is. There's going to be T-shirts. I mean, boy, we went to Little Italy and picked up some stuff.
Beautiful. Yeah. So
We
we're
have all
bringing
kinds
Little
of
Italy
Italian
to,
souvenirs.
to
To
downtown
a
Scranton.
lot of good stuff. Scranton, the Italian city sign we got there.
Yeah, people don't realize the work that Kevin McDonough from Max Signs did on, and of course Scranton tomorrow at the time too, but did on reproducing the sign. And I'll get some people that'll bust me and say, well, you guys paid for it, so you made it the Italian colors.
I know.
But that's actually the original colors.
Right.
We had nothing to do with it. We just paid the bill. But the original colors that Kevin McDonough had
When he looked it up,
researched
right.
back in the, I'm assuming the early
I have it,
1900s.
and I forget. Well, it was 1916-ish, something like that they built the sign,
What a
Scranton
sign,
Electric City.
what a sign. And all of downtown. Again, the courthouse lends itself. I wish there was a festival every weekend. In
Sure,
the summer.
I mean, it would be
we had
great.
the jazz festival, you had the arts and crafts
Right,
festival.
we did just
of
have the
course,
jazz
you have
festival.
the parade
We have
and
first
so
Friday
forth.
every week.
Yeah, just
Month, sorry.
It's so friendly. It's so clean. It's just a safe atmosphere to come down and have some fun.
Well, how many people do you get? I heard it was up to 80,000 people, is that?
Well, we think someone once, I think, counted them all, but we think we
Wow.
get about 50,000 people a day.
Okay.
On a
All
nice
right.
day. So it's over 100,000
That's a lot. That's a
people
big
for
event.
the weekend.
I mean, I got to tell you, there's a lot of events that come and go in Scranton. This is one that's like just constantly. Your
It
committee
is.
is really has dedicated
Couldn't-
people.
Couldn't do it without
There's no
yourself, help.
politics. I mean, I just got a little involved this year. I mean, I've always known everybody that was on it, but
We couldn't
just
do it.
so
We couldn't-
dedicated.
We couldn't do it without the hard work and a good partnership with Unico and the city of Scranton. Of course, the Mayor Courtwright and all of his departments, and the commissioners and all of their departments. It's a wonderful, great partnership. People don't realize there's a lot of high rises in Scranton. There's a lot of elderly people that live in Scranton, but there's also young
Sure there
professionals
is.
that also live in Scranton. And of course, the University of Scranton, Lackawanna College, Marywood University, this is when they're all back in school.
Oh, right.
What great time of the
right.
year to go and experience downtown and what the stores
Right.
have, what are great. downtown merchants have to offer, as well as the mall, the new ownership,
Right.
and everything in downtown. This weekend too is also Rail Fest. So
Oh, the same weekend as La Festa is Rail
weekend.
Fest.
We
That's
have
right.
a great partnership with Steamtown National Historic Site and their volunteers, and promoting, what our town is about. And
Yeah.
it's, steel and coal and steam locomotives, and we have a National Historic Site. There'll be 30,000 people at Steamtown this weekend.
Really?
And most of them will be going to both
Oh, right, and
events.
they can come and eat, and
And there's a free trolley ride sponsored by the Lackawanna County Colts, and they'll you get on a trolley at Steamtown and come over to La Festa and back and forth.
is it the trolley, the street trolley?
The street trolley? Yeah.
The one with that's a bus?
Yeah, it's like a
Oh,
bus.
gotcha, right,
Yeah,
right,
so
right,
Colts
right.
But and then we'll have a little train that goes around La Festa. The kids can have a free.
And there's
free
rides
train
and
ride.
bouncy houses, so there's
Yeah,
something for your kids,
something
and
for
from 0 to 90.
Yeah,
To
and
190.
great. I mean, this marionette puppet show that we have, you literally would have to pay a small fortune to go see an event like
To
this.
see all those people, the poets, to see all these bands and all, definitely. All it costs you is a little meal.
Right.
You don't
right,
have
right.
to eat if you're, I don't know how you
don't,
could
but
not.
you gotta-
How is
well,
it possible
well, if
to
you're not
smell
gonna-
all that
I
food
know.
and not eat? That's
Or drink a
impossible.
cup of coffee, right?
I mean, it's almost
Something.
impossible, I would think.
And that's all we ask to support. The one thing that La Festa has the exclusive sales on
Is the merchandise.
Is the merchandise like this, and the cappuccino.
The cappuccino.
And the proceeds from that literally keeps us going. And then whatever we have left over goes to charities.
I've heard that your prices for, the tents aren't very high, like
No,
they're very
we try
reasonable.
to keep it low, Bernie, because even though our expenses are high, we try to keep the prices for the vendors low and reasonable, just to not even really to cover our expenses, but to keep them low so they could keep their prices low.
Right.
So our festival will keep going
Right.
and going and going. So many festivals, got too expensive.
Right,
to
that people get
operate.
greedy, I think.
And families, look at any economy is tight.
Sure.
And we always realize that, so we just want to.
I can't tell how many people I know that say, that, oh, it's La Festa, I'm coming in,
Yeah,
to eat. If they're
yeah.
from Wilkes-Barre or wherever.
Oh,
that they are.
I'm amazed, and this year so many people said,
I'm getting hungry actually with this
Yeah, I mean,
conversation.
my
I'm thinking
stomach is
about
growling
like
a
some
little bit,
pizza
too.
and
But
double
yeah,
crusted
and
broccoli
being open
pizza.
Friday night, they're like, I wish you guys did that for years. Wish I did that for years. And quite frankly, most of the people wanted Friday night.
Yeah.
It was just our committee that it's just.
It's a lot of work, right?
It's a lot of work.
I think a lot of people probably think it's even Friday, and they just don't. Maybe they go down and wonder. They see the tents getting set
But
up.
we're not going to disrupt anything. We're
Right.
going to keep everything as it was. It's just because we're there Friday night usually setting up
Right.
anyway. So they'll set up Thursday
Thursday.
night and be open Friday.
So I'd like to thank our guest, Chris DiMattio, president of La Festa, for many years and doing a fantastic job. And remember, this is the 40th La Festa. It's the 40th annual. It's the 40th annual La Festa celebration. 50,000 people a day, tons of food, tons of entertainment. You could get the schedule at lafestaitaliana.org. You can look it up on Facebook. We print the number here on the website on our screen. So again, thanks to Chris, thanks to our audience for watching us today at Northeast Current, and catch us again next week.
Buona festa.
Buona Festa. You gonna go take one.
Annual.
Something's crooked on me, right? Like then I have to look later and I find that my fly is down or something. Regina,
Good either. Anybody.
how about your job, your bank? You working on that too?
Yeah, I gotta work.
I'll get arrested by the DA's office. Chris, no.
Say that.
I won't. Yep.
Don't say anniversary.
Not anniversary.
40th year. 40th
It's
annual
40th.
Oh dear.
Too soon, too soon.